Welcome to the Power of Care Spotlight. I'm Larry Moliterno from Meridian Community Care. And we're here today with Jodee Blanco. We're really happy to have you here in Boardman to talk about the issue of bullying. And you are a New York Times best-selling author on your book, Please Stop Laughing at Me.
Yes.
And you shared a lot of your personal stories, but you also shared a lot of advice for folks. And as a parent of teenagers, I really appreciated that. One of the things that you talked about was if we're concerned about a child being bullied, what not to say.
The old cliches don't work. You should never say to a bullied child, ignore the bullies and walk away, because you're asking a child to be a bystander in their own lives, and it will never work. They're just jealous is another cliche that's ineffective because it's not true. And bullied kids don't care why they're not fitting in. They don't care if the bullies are jealous or not. They just want viable solutions that will allow them to be accepted by their peers. I know how you feel is another one. No one ever knows how another person feels. And of course the classic, when you're older, when you grow up, any phrase that you as a parent begin with the words when you're, eliminate it from your vocabulary if you're comforting your bullied child, because kids are immediate. They live in the now. To them, the future is after school and the distant future is Saturday night.
Right.
What you should do if you have a bullied child, at the end of the day, is that you need to find them a brand new social outlet, completely separate from school, where they can make new friends with new faces. Start with the Park District, the local public library, and the community center 1 to 2 towns away from where your school is located, so there's a guarantee it will be fresh faces. And lastly, learn to listen to your child. Don't interject with advice. Start a conversation with, I don't know how you feel. I can't imagine what you're going through. It must be awful. And let them talk without interjecting. You can't know how much that alone will make a difference.
Well, and I think it's really difficult as a parent because you want to solve the problem. You just want to be able to make a quick fix to it. You want the problem to go away, and you want to protect your children. And so I'm sure that that's part of the frustration. Is the first thing you want to do is call the superintendent, call the school system, or if they're in another environment, just take care of it by talking to the other adults in that situation. But that's not the best way to start.
And it doesn't work. No, it's not. The first thing you need to do, because remember, there's the overtly bullied student and there's the invisible student. And that's the kid who may not be bullied or even intentionally excluded, but they're lost and alone in the school. If you're the parent of either of these children, the first thing you need to do before you deal with any of the issues with the school is you've got to find your child a place where he or she can make new friends with new faces and feel companionship and acceptance with their peers, because kids need this to breathe and survive. Without it, they can fall apart. Then deal with the school, then deal with the parents of the bullies. But your first task as a parent is to quell the loneliness. Find your child a place where they can make friends, a dance studio, a theater club for kids, a Park District softball league, but someplace where they can make new friends with new faces so they're not crying themselves to sleep every night, which is a danger.
Well, thank you, Jodee. That's a great advice for parents. And I think we'll talk about a couple of the other issues around bullying.
Terrific. I'm here.
Thank you.